This is Meteo L-Drago, known as the left-spinning, spin-stealing Beyblade, with the main feature being the red rubber on the layer that heavily assists this Beyblade to spin steal. So what's spin stealing? Spin stealing is technically called spin equalization, when two Beyblades of opposite spin direction are actually assisting each other in rotating whenever they collide. And since basically 90% of Metal 5 Beyblades are right spinning, it is quite rare for spin stealing to actually happen. But with Meteo L-Drago being a part of the small percentage of less spinning Beyblades, especially with rubber on its layer, gives it quite an advantage. But like always, let's give a proper introduction for Meteo L-Drago. Meteo L-Drago is a left spinning attack type Beyblade owned by Ryuga in the anime, being known in the anime to be able to spin steal throughout the battle and then releasing all of that power at once, just like how it shows here. But realistically, this isn't possible with its current build, as it does have a chance to spin steal and absorb power, but never release it. But there's actually a part out there that we can use to replicate this, and that part would be called Final Drive. When launched, Final Drive will start you off on a semi-flat plastic tip, which will make you semi-aggressive but overall retains your stamina while being able to dish out damage. But as soon as the Beyblade starts slowing down, the semi-flat plastic tip retracts onto this wide rubber flat tip, making it extremely aggressive to look for knockouts on opponents that are low on spin. So now with the combination of Meteo L-Drago's spin steal and Final Drive's activation, Meteo L-Drago early on should be able to drain its opponent's stamina and then release all of its energy at once towards the end. Now, I really don't think that the base stats have really changed much from the original combo, as we only really changed the bottom tip. But overall, this is the final build, Meteo L-Drago Final Drive. I kind of like the concept Final Drive with Meteo L-Drago because it's kind of like a last resort where you gain all that power all at once towards the end and unleash it. And just like always, we're going to have to do some test battles against 3 stages of Beyblades, the first one being Rock Leone. Rock Leone is a right spinning defense type Beyblade owned by Kiyoya in the anime. Because of the wide ball tip and the rock fusion wheel, this Beyblade actually has a lot of movement, which enables it to be a good counter-attacker. It should be pretty interesting to see if Meteo L-Drago can handle Rock Leone's counterattacks. The second stage will be against Soul Blaze. Soul Blaze is a right spinning Beyblade and is actually the only Beyblade classified as the ultimate type owned by Helios in the anime. Soul Blaze was showcased in the special Beyblade movie, and I feel like I rarely use this Beyblade in my videos at all, so I feel like this was a good appropriate time to see if Meteo L-Drago can handle the ultimate type. And our last stage will be against Twisted Tempo. Twisted Tempo is a right spinning defense type Beyblade owned by Faust in the anime. Twisted Tempo is probably the strongest Beyblade in its generation and will overall be an extremely hard matchup for Meteo L-Drago. But who knows, maybe Meteo L-Drago can pull off a special move and actually take the win. But now that we know all the matchups, let's get started with the battles against Rock Leone. We're going to be doing a best of 5, so first to 3 points will take it all. Meteo L-Drago will take the first round with a sleep out, and the score is 1-0. Meteo L-Drago knocks Rock Leone off balance and takes the win. The score is now 2-0. Rock Leone avoids Meteo L-Drago towards the end and denies its spin steal. The score is now 2-1. Rock Leon will take the round once again with a sleep out. The score is now tied 2-2. And the final drive kicks in and knocks Rock Leon out. The score is now 3-2, which means Rock Leon takes the loss and Meteo L-Drago win. A really close match. Rock Leon actually played it very well, being able to deny Meteo L-Drago from spin stealing by avoiding it at times. And now for the second matchup, we have Meteo L-Drago versus Soul Blaze. And remember guys, Soul Blaze is classified as the ultimate balance type. We're going to be doing another best of 5, so first to 3 points will take it all. Meteo L-Drago will take the first round with a sleep out, and now the score is 1-0. Another close match, but Meteo L-Drago actually managed to spin just a bit longer. The score is now 2-0. Soul Blaze will deny the 3-0. The score is now 2-1. No knockouts this time around for Meteo L-Drago, but Meteo L-Drago will take the win with a 3-1 scoreline by just outspinning the opponent. Well, technically, I guess the spin stealing factor is being input here and allowing it to actually win. But even though it's not knocking anyone out, I'm kind of glad that it's still being able to utilize its spin stealing feature and outlasting the opponent. But now for its toughest matchup so far, we have Meteo L-Drago versus Twisted Tempo. All I can say is that I believe in Meteo L-Drago to either be able to knock out Twisted Tempo or either outlast it towards the end using its special ability. We're going to be doing another best of 5, so first to 3 points will take it all. Those were some intense clashing, but Twisted Tempo manages to knock out Meteo L-Drago. The score is now 0-1. Twisted Tempo will take the second round with a sleep out, and now the score is 0-2. Meteo L-Drago really tried its best, but unfortunately, Twisted Tempo will take a win with a 0-3 scoreline. I am completely heartbroken. Meteo L-Drago just couldn't win at all. It got knocked out, outspun, and it just couldn't win at all. So what did you guys think? Did it fit your expectations? Could it have gone better? And what can I have done differently? I felt like this combo fit its theme quite nicely, but unfortunately Meteo L-Drago is just a little bit too light towards where it can't really get any measurable knockouts. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you guys can subscribe if you guys haven't, and leave a comment on what other type of videos I should do.